Greetings, fellow Sling agents of the wild. It is I, your trusted handler, Brian, welcoming you to this season's finale. But before we begin, let's break down this season. 7 episodes ago, we followed our agents of yore as they were brought to Marblehead, Massachusetts to investigate a case of several children that had gone missing over the last 3 years. They began their investigation talking with Detective Wallace, whom they learned was overwhelmed. In an effort to help the detective expedite his investigation, they took a copy of the suspect list. And that is where we began going down the rabbit hole of suspects. From Father Jack Miller, whose arrival time in Marblehead as well as his murky past, to Abby's Little Treasures daycare, where each child at certain times over the last 3 years had attended. We followed our agents as they interviewed the father of the most recent missing child, to interviewing a father of a child who had never gone missing, yet claimed that he thwarted the abduction from ever happening. From talking with Detective Wallace, the current investigator on the case, to talking with former Detective Preston, whose mental capacity had broken because of these cases. This season's investigation led our agents from one end of the spectrum to the next. And as the day begins to wane, we find our agents investigating an individual who never even appeared on the suspect list, Madame Corinne Sullivan. And it is here where we pick up as they follow the Madame to Baker's Island. Standing next to the tree is Margaret Anderson, the young woman employed at Abby's Little Treasures daycare.
Ooh. Does she see us?
She doesn't appear to take notice of you, but you can hear her whispering softly.
What do we hear?
Make an observation check.
Okay.
Oh boy.
46 under 70.
You hear her say, "You're better off here. We'll take much better care of you than they would have."
Oh, that's it.
I'm gonna go kinetic.
What would you agents like to do?
Well, wait a minute. We still got an unknown bogey around. We've got the daughter. Where's the mom? Edesso will start looking around for her. Is the back door open? Does she
Are
notice
you at the
her?
back of the house with each?
Yeah. Right?
We never decided whether or not we would have split up.
I doubt we would have, but...
Not at the scouting stage, no. So we've now stumbled upon her. The fact she's saying something, is she speaking to a tree or is she speaking to the ether? And is there a portal that she may be looking at that we can maybe make out from a different angle?
She's talking to a kid in the well or a kid under the tree or the old broad stuck in the tree. Mm-hmm. The mother within the tree.
She's looking down at the base of the tree where the roots seem to be above the ground, talking to that location. As far as the mom is concerned, you don't see her around.
All right, what do you think of that? So I'm going to do a double move over to her.
Yeah, do a double move over to her. I'll cover the back door and try to keep you in my periphery so that if something happens to you, I can swing over.
Do an aim on her.
Put a little lead on target.
Yeah, do an aim on her this round.
Okay.
Well, one of you can do your thing, and then we're going to go into the initiative. So Adesso could take his 20% to aim, and then we'll go into initiative, or you could double move up to her, and then we'll go into initiative.
If I double move up to her, will I be able to do a dialogue with her?
Yeah, dialogue's free.
Okay, and will I be able to kind of see what's there and all that?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, yeah.
You tell me what you want to do when you go up there, but let's go ahead and go with the... let me get everybody's decks right now, and
14.
we'll...
15.
15, right?
Yeah.
11 for Adesso.
Okay, each Tell me what you want to do. And then
Okay,
we'll go into
I want
initiative.
to. Okay, each wants to do a double move up to her to see who she's talking to. I want to do it quiet if I can. Well, I'm just going to do a double move. I'm not going to try to, because I can't attack or anything like that, unless I get the jump on initiative on her.
Well, your initiative beats hers. So if you want to go up there, I'll let you go up there, and then you could have your rapport, and then we could see how it develops if you want.
Okay,
Now, if you want to sneak up on her, you could do your stealth check to try to get up on her ass.
No, I want to do the double move. I want to get up there quickly and engage and see what it is, because I don't want a deso shooting if it's not needed.
Okay.
So each will double move up there, jack blade in hand, but still not kinetic, as Deso says.
Triggered up.
Yeah, I'm not flying in on red alert. So I'm going to be running up there. I want to see what who she's talking to.
Okay. As you creep up behind her and get a look at what has captivated her attention and what she's talking to, you can see that she's talking to one of the roots of the tree. And it just gives off this eerie feeling, as the perspective gives one the impression that the root has the outline of a small body, the arms and legs of which disappear into the earth. And where the head would normally be, the root is attached to the base of the trunk itself. She appears to be talking to one specific engorged root. And as you look at the tree, you notice there are 9 similar roots around the base of this tree.
Does each recall? I remember, I think I saw something like that on the boat from, was it not lot 27? Is that what it was? Do I remember that?
Yes, you do. You don't even have to
Oh man,
roll
gold to
for
blue
that.
time in my mind. Oh yeah.
Do I get to go to blue?
Job.
Yeah,
You're gonna go
alright.
to blue.
Oh man. Oh, that's fucking creepy. That guy was a good painter.
I actually have to give a deso a gold doubloon too, retroactively,
Oh.
because the moment he picked up on Madame Sullivan, and there was something else you picked up on, and I can't remember what it was. You listeners will have to go back and listen to it, or remember it. But it had something to do with Abby's Little Treasures daycare, and I can't remember what it was, but you picked up on something, Tone, and I was so shocked that you got it right out of the gate. But the fact that you got Madame Sullivan, give yourself a gold doubloon.
All
Is
right.
that 2 now, Tone?
That is.
Shit.
You're gonna
Good.
need it. What do you want to do each?
Let's see. So I will spring the jack blade out, and I will say, Margaret, a word with you, please.
She spins on her heels and looks at you. You see the gleam of metal in her hand.
Game over.
For her. And then, yeah, we'll attack.
What are you doing here?
Apparently solving the missing children case, and I attack.
Go ahead.
All right.
Your attack.
Melee weapons, 53. Excellent, 37.
Right on.
Jack blade humming. Damage is 7.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
You cut her deep. Cross her name tag, Abby's Little Treasures daycare. She screeches this ungodly belt of a noise. It just grinds at your ears. It makes you grind your teeth. She lunges with this long, ritualistic blade and misses.
Oh, good, because I can't dodge right now.
Odesso.
Okay, well I aimed at her last round, so it's plus 20 to my 56.
No, this is the aiming round right here.
Oh, this is the aiming round?
This is the aiming round.
Oh, how close is each to her? Can I risk shooting her, and if I miss, will I hit him?
Only if you fail critically.
Yeah, if you
Again,
critically fail, you run a good chance of hitting him.
Okay.
But that goes unsaid. I mean, anytime you're firing into a
gold
a melee
doubloons.
like
Let's
that.
do it.
Yeah, I really don't want to fire into a melee at that point.
Well, we may not want to. She's already screamed, so everyone's going to know something's going on.
Yeah, each has already started the transaction. So what I'd like to do, I'll have Adesso. He will turn toward the back of the house and bring up his pistol, just checking to see if Mom's coming out.
Nobody's coming out.
Not yet. He'll cover both, keeping an eye. One of those.
We got gold doubloons, man. Shoot at her.
Okay, let's do that. Why not, right? Okay.
Yeah, spend those doubloons.
That's right.
Damn right.
We got 2 of them.
I do. 45 under 58.
That'll hit.
And a whopping 2 points of damage.
2 points.
Well, I grazed her. I'm happy I hit her and didn't hit anybody else.
You don't want to hit me. I understand.
Yeah. So I was being cautious.
She staggers back. Only flavor-wise. Each. She's bleeding from a severe laceration caused by the jack blade, and now a bullet wound.
All right. I will, before I engage, hopefully for the kill, I will say, can you free the children? Even if you wanted to?
They are free.
All right. She's going down. I'll attack.
Oh, yeah.
Under 53. That'll be a 43.
There we
Just
go.
made it, yeah. Just made it by 10. Woo! That's getting close.
You finish the deep cleave on her,
Another
and she
7.
falls to her knees. The blade drops from her hand, and she falls backwards against the root of the tree. And as she starts to bleed out, you see the root begin to pulse as it begins to drink the blood that leaves her body.
I will, if I'm able to, maybe not, grab her by the hair and throw her off the tree so it gets nothing.
You pull her off, and you see the root almost elongate towards it, but stay in its position. And as it does that, you see that what looked to be an arm and a leg on one side of the root that's completely enshrouded in bark actually kind of pulls up out of the ground, and then it digs itself back into the ground again, begins to pulse a little, as though drinking the remainder of the blood that may have spilt close by the roots.
Now, I know this is a writer campaign. There's no way to save the children, but each would try to see when he can, if he can dig around any of the root and see if it.
Not yet. Not
No.
yet. We've got still one more.
No,
tango.
I know. That's what I want to try to do. But
Okay.
I realize it's futile.
Well, they underestimate how many gas cans we can bring here.
Yeah. Okay, I will let Adesso know that she is dead, and I will motion towards the house that we should probably enter it. I do want to take a look in the well, though, before I leave this scene.
As you approach the well, you see there's a 2-foot-tall, brick-rimmed wall around it. There's an A-frame that goes up about 6 feet above the well, with a pulley system and a rope dangling down into the well itself. As you
Okay.
approach the well, tell me what you want to do with it.
Well, I think that we're going to probably have to go into the house and find this Corinne Madam Sullivan. So I will hold off on any continued exploration of the well until later.
Okay.
And I'll move towards Adesso, and we will make our way hopefully into the house.
Okay. As you approach the back door, describe for me what you do.
Adesso, do you want to take point, or do you want me to?
I'll take point because if I fall back, you'll still be able to do something. Whereas if you engage, I probably will not.
Yeah.
So Odessa will be up. Nice. Good stance. Clearing the door. Coming up to the back door. Door opens outward, of course, because that's what it was. Each, you open the door and then stand behind it. I'll
All right.
cover the entryway.
Just so you know, we're going to finish this tonight.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna finish it till we're done.
Let's go.
And I'll decide if we need to break it, where we're going to break it and to get 2 out of it. But we're not going to reschedule.
Let's just do it. We don't need to break shit.
Nope.
The door opens, and you see a hallway yawning before you. You don't hear
Take out
anybody.
a flashlight, click it on.
It's not dark in there.
It's not dark? Oh, okay.
No,
then I
it's
don't
not
need to-
dark, surprisingly. Still managed to generate enough, whether it's ambient light from outside filtering through the frosted glass within, or some other unholy illumination. But there seems to be a low lit light within.
Is it coming from like the walls, the ceiling, the floor?
It just
A
seems
spot
to
in the back?
exist. Probably a few bulbs, maybe deeper in. Because you see that the hallway goes in about 10 feet and then turns to the left.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
You go forward 10 feet, turn to the left, and immediately you notice that the interior gives off this a very similar feeling, a very reminiscent feeling of Gretna Green's Whisper of Ages Sanctum back in Chicago. It's got a certain mystic, dangerous feeling about it. But the house
Stinky
looks...
old cat piss witch.
Yeah. But the house looks warm and inviting, like a grandparent's house. As you turn the corner, you see golds and browns accent the wood all about you. You see brown couches with stitched in gold designs.
Does Adesso recognize any of the symbols?
No, they just seem to be just made. You see a kitchen off to the right that looks immaculate. You see porcelain plates and silver cups that can be seen through cupboards that have no glass on it. You see an old Philco refrigerator sitting square against the wall. On one of the counters is an old metal device with a rotary crank handle on it. The whole place looks clean. You notice that to the left, on the far side of the living room, is a black curtain covering the passage into the next room.
Anything else in the room? Any, obviously, no people, pets, or anything like that?
Not that you're seeing, no.
Okay. Is it well lit?
Everything's
Or is it
still
still
well
kinda
lit. It looks as though maybe some recessed lighting fixtures maybe giving off a soft glow, possibly. It's hard to discern where this light is coming from. It's almost as though the house is breathing illumination into where you are.
Okay. Are there any light switches on the walls?
No.
Black curtain time.
Wait a minute. Before we do that, are there any lamps or any other fixtures that have their own switches we could turn on?
No. In fact, make an observation check.
Both?
Both.
I got a 20.
12.
Oh.
Under 70.
12 or 20 under 75.
Wow.
Both of you notice that one of the things that immediately caught your attention is that the cupboards that you can see into and see all the dishes and stuff do not have any glass pane in them. And as you look around, you notice that there are no reflective surfaces
objects. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Tell me what you agents would like to do next.
We look at the curtain. Each, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, I think this is the last episode.
For somebody.
Yeah, I say it's time to go kinetic, and each looks at his weapons. His blade, is his blade reflective? Is Adesso's gun reflective? Things like that.
Gun wouldn't be. It'd be a standard Parkerized finish, not reflective.
Yeah, and the jack blade's a flat.
Black.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not getting any reflective surfaces.
Okay.
Each, would you be able to cut that curtain towards the top? I'll be able to send a couple of 10 millimeter hello presents to whoever on the other side.
Well, what I could try to do is just with the blade slide the curtain open.
Yeah, not as violent. All right, that works too, though.
So for a deso, well, I just don't want it to count as an action.
Oh, good
right?
point.
It will count as an action.
So no, I will. Well, would moving it
No.
with the blade count as one? Then I'll do that.
Okay.
And we'll do the same as we do with the door. I'll move to step it or get it and like move to the side as I'm doing it.
Would have been cooler if we cut it.
Last episode, brother. We can't waste
Yeah, good
actions.
point.
As you part this curtain, it opens onto a room with a small, round table sitting in the middle of it. A 14-inch silver bowl filled with a clear liquid sits at the center of this table, with several burning candles surrounding it. A ring of gray ash encircles the table on the floor, unbroken. You see hanging on the wall to the right is a painting of Maul Dyer. Only unlike her previous painting back at the store, this depiction of her looks different, updated. She doesn't look as ragged and used up as the other painting had portrayed her. In the painting before you, her hair looks smooth and her face is porcelain. Her eyes are both centered and depict a luster about them. Except in this painting, the eyes look onyx. At the bottom of the painting, where the other picture had been titled The Wooden Hag, this one is titled A Blossom of Stars. And signed at the base of it is Eugene the Wise.
Oh boy.
And right next to the painting of Maul Dyer is a large object covered with a sheet. It stands 7 feet tall with a width of about 3 feet. And on the far wall behind the table is a fireplace. Its mantle adorned with 12 little skulls, each cured and bleached. And as the painting tracks you with its eyes as you walk in, blinking, you see in the center of this ring, looking down into this silver bowl, is Madame Sullivan. And she says to you, "Would you break this sacred ring?" Each, you have the highest dex. What would you like to do?
Yes, I will leap forward, and as I'm crossing the ring and swinging my sword, drag my foot through it so it breaks the ring. And I will do an attack. And I will say, "Young Margaret waters the trees in the backyard."
Ooh, very nice.
That's a 51 under 53.
Damn, Skip. Calling it close, man.
Damage will be 10.
Dang, all right.
You lop off her left hand,
Oh, fuck.
Love it.
and she says, "It was Margaret's destiny all along. You've come to witness the coming of a greatness. You're about to experience a rebirth, and no child's death was in vain, as their deaths brought us one step closer to bringing the old world to its knees." She lunges at you with a similar knife to the one that Margaret held in her hand. And sucks just as bad.
Taught her daughter well, I see.
I guess so. Adesso.
There we go. All right. We go in kinetic. And that's an 09. Okay.
All
I
right.
hit her with an 09. Oh, yeah. Lined her up right. See if I did a good one. 8. 8 points.
She
Send her
crumples to the ground. The ash, separated by her body, as she begins to leak profusely. The painting blinks at the two of you.
Okay, perhaps we should put a round through that too.
It's a collector's item now.
Yeah.
Tell me what you agents would like to do.
Well,
we look at we notice the painting watching us.
there's something under that tarp too.
Yeah.
It's like a sheet that's just
And I
hanging or something.
Yeah, and
I bet you it's a mirror of some kind that's probably the only portal for her to come in or out through.
Well, I had said too that I on purpose disrupt the ring, so
Yeah.
yeah. So okay, whatever they're summoning there, yeah, it might be some reflective surface there.
Probably is. That's
You can
probably
always
the way they're going.
fire a round through it and see what it does.
Yeah, but if it shatters it, then we got all these little reflective pieces on the ground.
Well, can I, if we're able to do something, I could do a attack against the painting, slicing it, and you could fire around through that tarp thing, even before you see what it is.
I don't want to fire around through the tarp. Here's my thought. There's probably mirror on the other side. There's what they've been using to maneuver around, right?
If it's broken,
So
then they can't use it.
Yeah, but then we've got little shards of glass all over the floor, little reflective surfaces all over the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
You shattered a mirror. Now you've got a bunch of little mirrors. So the way to defeat it would be to paint it. Get a can of spray paint or something like that, or leave it covered.
Well, what we need to do is search the. This is not the end, right? Shooting two broads. That ain't the end. We need to find if that house or in the kitchen there's any alcohol or flammable cooking oil or whatever, and we need to light this thing up. We need to light the friggin' tree up. We need to take a piss in the well. I don't know if we want to do something with the kids' heads and try to bring them. No, we're not going to. We'd probably just destroy everything.
Yeah, clean the site. We could call.
And then get an extraction for Heisenberg to send a helicopter to come get us, because
Yeah.
that ferry ride home is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Talk about Baker's Island.
Yeah.
Well, it's bacon, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
I will try
let's
to
address the picture first.
Well, I will attempt to do a slash through it.
Okay, make your attack.
Okay. 59, miss somehow.
Your sword strikes the frame, and the jackblade should have had enough strength to continue through, but once it got to the paper, it actually stopped. The face in the painting looks down at you and blinks and begins to leave the painting towards you.
Shit.
Okay. Wait, can I shoot it now?
No. As you see this beautiful, radiant female with these onyx eyes come out, she attacks at you each.
Damn it, I don't have a dodge. Okay.
And she swipes at you first for an +7.
All right, let's do it.
Ouch.
For 3 points of damage.
Okay, no problem.
And then she attempts to bite you.
Ew. Oh, wait, she's the hot one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Misses. 82. Adesso.
All right. Let's see if I can take a shot at her without hitting each.
So she's out of the picture now.
Yes.
Is she tall, like huge, big old tree bitch, or?
No, she's not actually. She's probably just under 6 feet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 54.
Under 58, right?
Under 58. Yes, 54 under 58.
Yeah, well done.
Awesome. Let's see how this turns out this time.
1. Ah.
1
I winged her.
each.
Yes. I will attack her, but I want to see the painting. Is the painting empty?
No, you see a field of these
But she's not in there.
evil-looking trees. No, she's no longer in the painting.
Okay. And does it look like the trees that we walked through, the Shoykin Grove area, or?
Yes. It looks like those trees, which are the same kind of trees that were in the Maldire painting back at
Okay.
the Scrying Eye.
Okay. Well, what I could do, Adesso, is I could stay here, having her concentrate her attacks on me, and I can try to dodge any of the attacks. So she got 2. Shit. Fuck it. I'm attacking her.
Yep.
All right. Under 53. 9.
There we go.
9.
Damn each.
Yeah. Well, I missed the last one. I had to make up for it. 9.
There we go. Cool.
We got 10 on her so far.
All right.
Yeah.
She looks into your eyes each, and I need you to make a power check. A willpower check.
Oh, that's okay. That's not very good. Under 50. 43.
There we go.
It's
You actually smell fire in your nostrils. She looks at you, Adesso, and I need you to make the same check.
Got it.
You got better power than I do, I think.
Yeah, well,
I only have
willpower
a
based
10.
on intelligence. Yeah, I got to roll under 90.
Oh, shit. No problem.
If I'd done that, I wouldn't have done that.
Smell. That's autumn fire I smell. Is that a candle?
72 under 90. Yeah, well, it's based on intelligence, and that's his highest stat.
You smell it as well. Maybe not as strong as each. Adesso, what do you want to do?
I want to shoot her. That's what I want to do. Give her another 10 millimeters of love. And I got a 84.
Gold doubloon it.
Yeah, might as well. Gold
Oh,
doubloon.
no, wait. No, it only takes down 10. We don't want to burn that because that
Oh,
wouldn't
no.
count.
Yeah, I only bring it down to a 74. So, yeah, that's no good.
Okay.
All right, I miss, unfortunately.
Each to the plate. What are you going to do? You going to run?
Of course not. I will do another attack. Let's see if we can. See, I have more than 50% chance to hit.
Oh, hold on. So my willpower is a 65 because the power score was a 13. It's not based off intelligence. It's its own thing. I believe I still would have passed the check, but just for clarification.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
That's a 31. See, I don't know if this broad is like taking the full damage. Sorry, this lady.
Yeah.
Shit, 2.
2.
Yeah.
She's still kicking.
And she's hungry.
She attempts to bite you first, each.
You'll see that I'm not as easy as a child to kill.
17.
Oh, maybe I am.
Well, let's see what happens when a vampire bites a werewolf.
For 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Ow.
I can take it.
I can take it. He can't take it.
I still got 9.
And then I need for you to make that
Power?
willpower check again.
Okay.
As she looks into your eyes with these onyx orbs.
Let me smell your smoke, you old hag. Fail, 78.
You see yourself standing on a platform, wood stacked all around you. And you begin to see flames rise up all about you and start to burn your flesh. You start to smell it as it enters your nostrils. And you take 4 points of damage as you're convinced in your mind that you're burning alive.
All right.
Adesso.
I want to shoot her.
Keep
See if I can
saying
hit her
that.
again. Oh, cool. 10. Outstanding. So hopefully I can do as many points of damage.
Would have been 11. That'd been great.
12.
Hey!
There we go. Yeah, after each got bit, that just kind of brought out the best in me. Like, motherfucker,
Oh,
right
I got-
on, bam!
I got my witch sense going on. I'm smelling my own stinking cat piss, stinking witch's burn.
Yeah, man, hit her center
Mulder.
mass.
Collapses to the floor.
She's still twitching.
No.
Where's she
There
at?
we go.
After a few moments, her body begins to dissolve into a gray ash,
Ah.
and you see all that remains are 2 onyx orbs in a pile of outlined gray ash.
Adesso, those orbs
Wants
aren't
to keep
coming with
the-
us.
Those
Those orbs are not coming with us.
Okay, the ash is. Some of the ash is.
I already got some.
Little of the ash should come with us. That's pretty cool.
Well, I know a little bit about his character's thing, but I think well, first of all, what happens to the picture?
It remains empty, other than the trees.
Okay.
That's weird.
I will attempt to destroy the picture now if I can, just by putting a blade through it. And does it go
Splits right through. You see the wall right behind it.
Okay. All right, great. And then looking behind that tarp, is that indeed some sort of scrying mirror crystal ball thing?
Yeah, careful when you look at it. You took some sanity damage. Let Adesso take a peek.
Yeah, my sanity is fine. My health is, I'm about a third way down. Well, 5 of 14. So I'll bind myself. Okay, go ahead, Ryder. Sorry.
You pull the tarp down.
No,
And
we
you see-
peek behind the
Adesso
tarp.
does.
Don't pull it down. Yeah,
Oh, what are we doing?
we're just going to peek behind
Peek,
it. I
okay.
want to see if it's a mirror.
As you peek behind the tarp, all you see is a frame, like an outline standing up. You can barely tell, but you're not really sure if you see anything within the center of that frame.
Any light spots? Any dark spots? Just an inlet? Is it just like a void, like a hole where something would be?
Try to throw something through it. I take one of the gold doubloons that Tony had and throw it at the frame.
Whatever's going on, you don't have enough to tell what's going on because it's still too covered.
All right, let's just... we need to destroy it, so we should probably get a look at what this is.
Yeah, we won't pull the tarp off completely, but we'll pull it up enough that we could take a peek.
You pull it up enough so you could take a peek, and what you see is just a perimeter of a frame. And within it, at the center, you see a kind of vortex that's just slowly swirling.
Oh, wow.
You see a gray ash at the base of the frame, right on the floor. And through it, though, you can see the wall behind.
Oh, interesting. So it's a frame without any glass in it.
But it
Well,
has
there's
a
something there.
vortex just swirling in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Guess we don't need to worry about breaking anything.
Fucking throw the eyeballs in there, man.
I want to take a picture of it with my phone and send it to Heisenberg and ask him what the hell should we do with it. Actually, let's give Heisenberg a call now, get some guidance. Maybe he can send a cleanup crew.
You do that, and I'll search the kitchen for any kind of flammable liquid. There's, you know what I mean? So we could burn this thing down and torch that fucking tree.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That tree needs, Adesso, that tree needs to go. The roots are the children.
Yep.
You got bit,
I don't
right?
know if you understand.
Each.
The roots are the children, Adesso.
I heard you. I'm just trying to process it in my brain. It's just, I was hoping for a happy ending, but that's not going to happen.
Well, the happy ending is that this hopefully will stop. Now, out of game. There is a well still that we could explore. I don't know if we...
Can we drop
to?
the picture? No.
Each, did you get bit?
No, I got scratched. I didn't get bit, and then I got burned.
Okay.
I've been hit, I think, twice or 3 times. I don't think I got bit, though.
Okay.
If I did, what would have happened?
Something would have been lingering and ongoing.
Oh.
So
Each is fine, right? Is there anything he needs, like, should we give him some water, or should I give him some water, something like that, or anything? Or he's okay?
no, you don't need to do that.
Okay.
I'm
and
fine.
then the eyes. Odessa wants to take a look at those little onyx orbs on the ground.
Okay. Pick them up, and you notice that they're multifaceted. There's probably like 1,000 faces on each orb.
So it wouldn't make like cool D20s or nothing, huh?
D100.
D1000.
D1000? Yeah, there we go.
Isn't that the thing that came after Arnie in Terminator?
Yeah. So they're just, do they look inert? Do they look like there's something there? Something beyond?
Who knows?
Who knows?
They seem inert at the moment.
Put them in your eyes. See if you can see through them.
Yeah, not going to do that.
Put it up there next to that SIM chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, each wants to see if I can find anything that will bring this house down, in flammable wise.
Yeah.
You see it is pumped for gas. It's probably a tank somewhere on the island that stores it because it's not naturally pumped onto the island. So they probably have a tank somewhere. where they get
Okay.
it filled up with a natural gas.
Okay, and then I can also do potentially the stove, turn it on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, Adesso, we need to cleanse this house. We need to get rid of that tree.
Okay.
So I'm going to search the house. I noticed that there was a gas stove.
Okay.
I will turn it on, and I will leave my Zippo lighter here.
Oh, that works. Let's go check out the tree.
Okay.
Wait, should we break up the frame of the mirrored thing? How big is it?
I say
You
we
said it
throw
was
all
6
this
feet
shit
tall.
into the portal.
7 feet by 3 feet.
That's a big freaking frame. We were going to call Heisenberg. Should we still do that each? What do you think?
Yeah, you were going to do that while I searched for a way to destroy everything.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
give
so
Heisenberg a
as
call.
each is roaming around the kitchen looking to start setting this place up, tell me what you're doing, Adesso.
I'm going to whip out the cell phone. I'm going to take a quick picture of the frame. I'm going to send it to Heisenberg, then I'm going to call him.
Adesso, what am I looking at?
You're looking at a 7 foot by 3 foot. I want to call it a portal into the outer, to the ether, or a portal to something else.
Say it again, Adesso. There's no way the handler could fucking edit that.
There is, for lack of a better term, a vortex confined by this frame. Frame's about 7 feet tall, 3 feet wide. Our first thought is to destroy it, but on the other hand, maybe it has a better use for our side. I don't know. You give
Hold
us
on
some
a second, Adesso. What does that have to do with the missing children?
Well, we figured and solved that. The children are dead. Apparently there were two, for lack of a better term, witches that had sacrificed them to a tree outside this location. And the methodology they were using in order to capture their children was this portal in this frame. So we have killed the witches. We're going to burn down the little hut that they used. We're going to burn down the tree that apparently the children were sacrificed to. But that leaves us with this portal, for lack of a better word. So is it something we're saving up for our side, or should we just figure out a way to destroy it?
Is there a way to get that off that island?
Yes, it would be difficult. The people here are pretty insular. It's not inconspicuous. If you had some air assets that could come and lift us up out of here, that would work. We could take it with us.
Give me a luck roll, Adesso.
17.
17. There's a lighthouse to the northeast on that island. Procure your artifact, and then scorch earth the entire island.
How so?
Yeah, that's a bit beyond our present capabilities.
I see that it has a natural gas sump. Ignite the whole thing.
We can make that happen.
Start heading northeast. I'll have a chopper there in 15.
We're on it. Okay, we hang up the phone.
Oh, he's already hung up.
Oh, he's okay then.
He's calling you back. Hey,
Is it-
you done?
Oh, okay, got
Yeah,
it.
and
All
I'm
right, each we're
downstairs.
out of here. Our orders are to scorch earth. We take the frame with us. Just a quick look. Adesso looks at the metal. What was she using?
It was a metal bowl, about 14 inches in diameter. That was
Oh no,
filled
the
with
weapon
liquid.
she was trying to stab each with. Not the painting girl, but the that Margaret. What was she trying to do?
By the tree.
Margaret had a similar one.
Yeah.
What
They're
did,
just look like ritualistic blades.
Okay. I'm going to grab that. I would like to put it in the tree root, or the tree
Okay.
itself. Not the root itself, but the tree. I think that would be cathartic.
Okay. Foom.
Each? You feel the same way?
Are we out by the tree? I was looking for stuff to light the house on fire.
I'm imagining you guys are like separated out doing your thing.
Yeah.
As
I
he
wasn't-
stabs it into the tree, you see the tree begins to bleed blood. Each.
Aye.
Do it. What are you doing?
I was looking for things to help burn the
Yeah,
house
you found
down,
the
but-
stove, and I'd imagine that you're just going to...
Yeah, I
Let
just
it
didn't
run
want to do it while Adesso's there. Once Adesso's down and out, we're going to do that to the house. What did Heisenberg say, Adesso?
He said we burn it all. There's a natural gas sump. We're going to light it, and then we're going to leave. We got to
Burn
make the
it-
lighthouse
burn all
at
what?
15.
The house, the trees,
Burn everything.
the island,
trees,
the
the
people,
house.
the tourists.
According to him, yes. We're going to light that natural gas
Goes.
sump. And we're going to leave.
How do we leave?
Well, we're making for the lighthouse, and there is a helicopter going to be making for us. 15.
All right. Where's this gas sump?
The house is fed, I think, by a natural gas sump. That's what Heisenberg seemed to intimate to me. So I think once we light it up, we won't have a problem anymore.
Okay, so this will take out the house and the area, not necessarily all the people on the island.
A bit ambitious for a little gas main, but yes. Or that would be rather ambitious for a gas main feeding a residential home. But it'll do the job for our purposes. We're to take the frame with us.
And the eyes, what happened to those? We left them in the house.
They should be left in they should be left in the house, yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
Each.
Yes.
Make a hum int check.
Human. Okay, under 50. 50. Exactly 50. Dude, I've been on the ball on that.
Having worked with Adesso for about 15 years, you know his tells. You know when he's on point, when he's telling the truth, and I'll let you decipher that however you want to. You start to hear a helicopter in the distance. It's echoing across the bay.
Okay. Well, good thing that we left that stuff. We wouldn't want to bring that. And it sounds like our ride is here.
It takes you about 8 minutes to clear through the trees and get to that part of the island. As we said, it's not a big island. The chopper is hovering, waiting for you. You both get in, and as you're getting in, you hear an explosion in the distance coming from the center of the island. You see a fireball go up, and you see it start to expand outwards from its nucleus and start burning the grove of trees that surround this place and work its way towards the beach area. A few of the thatched cabins start to catch fire as you rise up into the sky and look down on the western shore. You see sparks light the dock on fire. You see one of the ferry boats bailing as fast as it can. You see a couple of the individuals, probably residents or even tourists, getting in their little makeshift boats and just rowing as fast as they can to get away from it. The helicopter pilot looks back at the two of you and says, "What are your orders, agents?"
Take us to Heisenberg.
We let these individuals go?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the alternative? Do you have machine guns to take them out?
We have ways of
SEAL
dealing with
teams?
them, yes.
Yes, you can let them go, and any problems that Heisenberg may have, he can address them to me.
Very good, agents. I suppose if he has anything to say, he could take it up with you next season.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was good, brother. I enjoyed that.
All right.
Moldire. You figure out where you got that name.
That's good.
Thank you for joining us once again on Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Remember, you can find us and subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora Radio, iHeart Radio, Amazon Podcasts, and Audible. And if you like what you're listening to, be sure to leave us that 5-star rating and review. Don't forget about our YouTube channel at Roll the Hard 20. So if you're into watching and you want to help support this show, then head on over and hit that subscribe button. It really does help the show out. We can also be found in the wild on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so don't forget to look for us there and check us out. You can also contact the show directly at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com or head on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com, where you can download the current show directly, pick and choose past shows from our archives, or view our galleries. We've got a lot of stuff posted over there, so check us out. And finally, Join us on our Patreon at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast, where you can become a hard slinger and pick up swag. So, until next time, keep your dice warm and your glass topped off as you roll those hard 20s.